In this message, we will discuss the 3 best ways to address disrespect for men. However, these rules can be applied to anyone regardless of gender. It is important to note that there are different kinds and forms of disrespect. You must be self-aware, as well as have the interpersonal skills to know whether or not the perceived disrespect was intentional or if there was any malice behind it. For the sake of this message, we will assume the latter is true. How to react when someone is rude to you, spreads rumors about you, or says nasty things about you in your presence, which they disguise as jokes, quote-unquote. 1. It is important to note that people frequently use jokes as a disguise for disrespect. Oftentimes, those closest to you will be the main culprits of this, such as friends and family. It is vital to know the difference between someone who is genuinely having a good, harmless laugh as opposed to someone that is trying to crush your spirits. If you've reason to suspect that the latter is true, it is best to convey to the individual that you do not find their form of humor appropriate, and convey to them that you are no longer on joking terms with them. They may initially react with telling you that they were merely goofing off and that you are being too sensitive. Make yourself clear, as they have already shown you that they do not understand or do not care enough to joke with you in a way that is not offensive or disrespectful to you. Second, if the disrespect persists, you will have no choice but to limit your interactions with the parties involved. The goal here is to avoid arguing, fighting, or anything that may end in violence. If you've made yourself clear and the disrespect persists, then you are likely being baited into an unfavorable conflict. Do not fall for it. Withdraw your presence. And if this is not possible, limit your interactions with the offending party, even if it means staying absolutely silent. Thirdly, countermeasures. Success. Success is the best form of revenge. Continue working on your craft, your dreams and ambitions. People will always have rude and nasty things to say about you. Pay it no mind. Being disrespected is a part of becoming great. Use it as fuel for your fire. Use the eagle for an example. The only fowl of the air which will attack an eagle is the crow. The crow will land on an eagle as it flies and poke at its back, trying to derail its flight path. In response, the eagle simply soars higher until the air in the atmosphere becomes so thin that the crow can no longer breathe and inevitably passes out. You see, the crow was not made to soar at the same heights as the eagle. There will be times where you face varying forms of disrespect, and talking will not be an option, in which case it's best to walk away. Do not get into a fight because someone disrespects you. Usually when someone you don't know is rude to you for little to no reason, it has more to do with them than it does with you. Gracefully remove yourself from the situation, for such is the way of kings.